Hello, welcome to SCP Containment Breach. With me is Mr. Swoon and Syrg, who played the game for us.
I apologize in advance because I do dawdle a little at the screen wondering what the hell anything does.
I sent you into this without telling you anything about the game, so...
And I did not actually play this beforehand, so there is some curiosity here.
Yeah.
Moreover, because Charky and I modded this game a little bit.
Yeah, we did, just a little bit. I'll include the mod along with this, so anyone can play it. But a little background on this game. You play as random test subject being stalked by SCP-173. It's a statue monster that if you so much as blink or don't look at it for a second, it will come and try to kill you. If you watch Doctor Who, you know that's a weeping angel, but this actually was made... Or the concept of this thing was actually made before that Doctor Who episode, so go figure.
At this point, I was trying to see if they would actually follow through on the thread of not trying anything. Apparently not.
Yeah, they never do that. That
Also,
was the first thing I heard.
the flickering is that you randomly blink in this game. That's what the eyeball meter is. That is not a recording glitch.
Yeah, since the thing will move even if you blink, that's a gameplay mechanic. Which, it's interesting, I will say that, but it's not executed very well.
No. In fact, I think it glitched out on me in at least one run-through I tried.
See if you can find out.
At this point, I began to realize it was modded.
Please enter the containment chamber.
So there's our antagonist of the game, SCP-173.
Did you add the weird butt stain to it, or is that on the default model?
That's always there.
Yeah.
Actually, according to the thing for the creature, that it's constantly surrounded by blood and feces.
Oh, okay.
And here's your first mistake. You're actually breaking the scripting.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna just, like, get out.
See, now it wants you to walk out of that door back there. Nope.
But because I wasn't looking at the creature, it instantly killed me, yeah. I found that out later.
So what did you think happened?
I wondered what was even going on because all of a sudden there are legs through my torso and I'm dead.
You didn't even get a good look at the monster.
Nope, that came in the next run. At
So
this
the
point,
map
I thought
seed
maybe it was a map scene.
Yeah, let me explain the map seed. What you're doing right now is you're playing through the intro, and the intro is always the same. But the map seed will change what happens after the intro, which we... spoilers won't see.
Not much, sorry.
And I don't
at this
really blame
point,
you.
I realized that if you read the paper too fast, you don't trigger the thing to open the door. So I started doing push-ups in my cell.
I thought you were doing squats.
No, I'm up against a wall, man. It's a push-up.
Oh, this is perfect. The real-life prison simulator.
Yeah?
You are supposed to be a prisoner in this.
I can't imagine why you would make it so you have to read X seconds of the paper to trigger this.
I said this game's got good ideas, they just don't execute them.
It's better than having to play the game for like 2 real years before until you get to your parole hearing.
That's true.
For you. Please step out of the cell.
So by this point I was, still trying to do anything and realizing, no, they're just all bluster. Also, this guy is gonna follow you even though he says you're supposed to follow him. He will never go ahead of you, I tried.
I think I've gotten him to go ahead of me once, but at a certain point he'll just stop. I'm like, yeah, you know the way. Go ahead, do it on your own.
Well, to be fair, they know what's out there. Or
They're armored. I'm not.
Well, you're also the guinea pig.
I guess.
And that armor's expensive.
Looks like it's made of plastic.
Expensive plastic. It's like a fine car.
Yeah, as the second run, this is where I decided to try, can I use anything ever? Was I supposed to die there? Because it hadn't hit me how scripted this was.
Was the game half a minute long? Just testing things out.
Well, indie horror games.
That's true.
I really shouldn't have been walking over to this corner every time, too, come to think of it.
I like given the context of this thing will kill you if for any second no one's looking at it and you're just standing there blinking as hard as you can at it.
Well, I wanted to make sure the meter was full when this cutscene went off.
It'll be fair, anytime like the lights go off in this game, you get a full meter. As if you just blinked.
And then we saw the creature.
It's a little known fact that you shouldn't blink.
Yeah.
So yeah, the creature's one of the few things I didn't mod.
Wait, that's actually the face?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay. I wondered if that was where you got the inspiration.
To be fair, that was actually my handiwork, so he wasn't totally lying.
Yeah, that's true. Mrs. Shroon did an excellent job on Cliff Monster.
And I think this is the last run I did where I didn't realize you could skip the intro, but I was going to try and get through it, damn it.
It's commendable.
Come on. You could just hear my thought process. Come on, open the door.
They've got some work for you. Please step out of the cell.
And by this point, we were in speedrun territory.
As much as you can speedrun.
Yeah, I thought about modding in an infinite sprint thing with Cheat Engine, but...
Well, there are console commands. And we'll get to those later.
I didn't think of that.
Actually, there is one that makes you speed up, but then it gives you a heart attack and you die.
Wow. Seriously?
Yeah, there's also an infinite sprint one, but there's one that just makes you go super fast and then you die.
So that is really clever.
That is pretty fun.
There seems to be a problem
I
with
really like this corner.
I don't know why, looking at this footage later, I kept thinking I was supposed to go to this corner. I just thought, hey, let's stay as far away from the creature as I can. And I knew it was going to be next to those dudes. So at this point I thought, I'll see, there's got to be another scripted thing if I don't blink, but then the game automatically blinks. I didn't push a button there.
So the trick to doing that is actually to stand exactly where you are when you walk into that room and then back out slowly, and it'll trigger the script where it ignores you and escapes and kills other people.
Oh, okay. And at this point, I think I found the Enable Intro Sequence button. Yeah, there we go.
Did you just blink that door closed?
I don't know how much of this is scripted, because at this point I was squinting at my monitor going, what the hell?
Oh, if you're squinting at this is nothing compared to some of the other games we've been through.
Like,
Yeah.
you can see right here, I'm just going, where the hell is that voice coming from? Who am I supposed to be looking at?
It's Norm.
So here's our here's our info on Cliff. I never got tired of looking at his face doing this mod.
I won't lie, that gave it a nice jaunty touch.
Yeah.
So pretending like I'm being helpful, you're wearing the gas mask, which if you go through areas where there's a lot of smoke, you can go through without your eyesight meter being drained.
Mm-hmm.
But then the game crashes right up ahead, doesn't it?
Yeah, I got through a couple of these halls, which I wondered if they were infinitely looping, and then the game just shut down. So this is all new to me.
Yeah, it does that. So I took it upon myself to think, well, okay, we're never going to get to the end of the game. We're never going to see all this other stuff between the crashes and just being shitty. So I thought, let's bring the rest of the game to us. So there's a MTF soldier back there. That's SCP-49-2 chasing us. It's a zombie with Carla's face on it. That's 96 screaming. If you look at his face, he'll freak out and do anything to kill you. That's 106. If he touches you, he sends you to an alternate dimension, so we don't want to let him touch us. This is the game.
Oh my god!
And you just beat all the monsters. Congratulations,
I did.
you win.
Apparently there's a script right there that just deletes everything in the area besides you.
I think it might actually just teleport you to the real map, which is what I think fixed it.
So I think this is Sam down here.
Aw, poor Sam.
And I realized, what the hell?
What the?
I don't know how that happened.
Do you have a pet now?
But okay, what I think actually happened is because I spawned the MTF,
Mm-hmm.
which is like the mobile task force, and I think he actually managed to cage the monster.
That is like the worst parakeet.
So wait, if we could just keep that thing in a cage the whole time, why wasn't it in a cage in the cell?
I don't know. Let's smoke some weed and think about it.
Is this seriously so good?
Yeah, I did not mod in this music. This is what happens.
Is
So-
this what this person thinks drugs are like?
Yeah, and we're dead. So that was
Amazing.
SCP.
Weed
if
kills.
Oh my god.
If someone else wants to take a shot at it, go ahead, but that's all we got.